people from Tiv region, that's in Benue State. Now, for the context of which we're talking about, can you highlight what part of the country exactly comprises the Middle Belt so that people don't get it wrong exactly?
Okay.
What states, what areas, what regions? There are those who believe, you talked about Uromi now, there are many who believe that Edo State is part of the Middle Belt.
No.
Could you please describe what states make up this Middle Belt region we're talking about?
The Middle Belt is a conglomeration of autonomous, independent ethnic nationalities of the North. And when I'm talking about independent ethnic nationalities, I'm talking about Southern Kebbi, I'm talking about Southern Borno, I'm talking about Southern Yobe, I'm talking about Southern Bauchi, I'm talking about Southern Kaduna, I'm talking about Gombe, I'm talking about Taraba, I'm talking about Adamawa, I'm talking about Taraba, I'm talking about Benue, I'm talking about Plateau, I'm talking about Nasarawa, I'm talking about Kogi, I'm talking about Niger, and I'm talking about the Federal Capital Territory. That is 15 states of the North is what the Middle Belt encompasses. And beyond that, the Middle Belt is a conglomeration, like I have stated, of ethnic nationalities who are independent of the Sokoto Caliphate and the Sultanate of Borno when the British came in 1900. So all of these ethnic nationalities that I've mentioned have never been under the rulership or the leadership of either the Sokoto Caliphate or the Sultanate of Borno. So they have been independent before the British came in 1900, and up till this moment, we have remained an independent conglomeration of multifarious ethnic nationalities.
There's clearly more than what meets the eye in all of this, because based on what you've explained to me now, geographically, I can see that those states you mentioned are actually very rich in agriculture. There's river basins in those states, you know, spread across. It's almost seeming like it's there's some kind of connection with what, but that's the topic that we'll still go into now. You know, we continue to see attacks in like places like Benue, Plateau, and Southern Kaduna, like you clearly mentioned. And I just want to ask, you know, with disturbing frequencies, might I add, these attacks that we've been seeing, is this purely a breakdown of the security architecture in those places, or, you know, do we have cause to believe that there are deeper political motives at play here?
Okay. I would want to go into the historical antecedents of what underpins all of this madness you see happening within the Middle Belt region.